Over, guys. Deontay Wilder. It didn't work out for him. It didn't work out for him. The knockout was cold. Tyson Fury knocks out Deontay Wilder in the 11th round. Unbelievable. What a knockout. Just what a knockout. What a knockout. And Fury just lands a wicked right hand, and that was it. That was all she wrote, guys. That was all she wrote, guys. Man. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury does it again. Oh shit, what the fuck? My bad, guys. My bad. Tyson Fury does it again. He's done it again. He's knocked out Deontay Wilder. Incredible. Just incredible. I mean, honestly, he had to get up from a few knockdowns to... He had to get up from several knockdowns. He took Wilder's power. And he showed he could take it again. And Fury looked like he could have got knocked out. Deontay Wilder looked like he could have got knocked out. I mean, that's just how it goes. Fury survived. Fury survived the onslaught, and Deontay Wilder, he just he didn't have it, man. He didn't have it yet again against Tyson Fury. Bigger guy, more tactical guy, leaned up all over him, mauled him on the inside. That's how you beat Deontay Wilder. You fight him on the inside, take his heart, go to the body, and you hit him up close, and you take his power away. That's what Tyson Fury did, and that's why he won the fight. That is why he won the fight. Tyson Fury has done it. Deontay Wilder is heading to the locker room. Yet again. No post-fight interview this time for Deontay Wilder. What a fight. Man, the thing about Deontay Wilder is, we saw some improvement in the first 3 rounds. That was really it, and then he kind of reverted back to old ways, which is kind of what I expected. I've said several times, I don't see how Wilder could execute a game plan that involves outboxing Tyson Fury. It wasn't going to happen. It was never going to happen. But 5 knockdowns. Holy shit, this was a fight. Tyson Fury post-fight interview. Yeah, man, everyone has... Exactly. Mike Tyson, that's an epic quote, because you could do all the talking you want pre-fight. You could talk about how you want it for blood, how I got red on because I want that blood, all that extra shit. But you know what? Nah. it was Deontay Wilder's blood. That was all over the ring. That's what it was. I'm the best in the world and he's the second best. He's got no love for me, Deontay Wilder, because you know why? Because I beat him 3 times. Oh man. Now Fury's talking that shit now. Now Fury's talking that shit now. No. AJ. No. Usyk is He's all wrong for AJ. Alexander Usyk is all wrong for AJ. No, that's not the guy. Anthony Joshua should never be fighting Alexander Usyk, man. He really just had no one to fight. Yeah, we might get Usyk Fury now. And that's honestly, that looks like it could be an easier fight for Fury, just off of length and reach, and he can fight tall, and he should be able to win that fight. He should just be able to win it just off his height. And he got Sugar Hill. And they got Kronk system. It's worked out unbelievable for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, he's done it again. He gets the victory. He's defeated Deontay Wilder for the heavyweight championship of the world. Now he gets to have the last word. Man, I'm surprised. Tyson Fury, he did not look like in the best shape that he could have been in. I mean, he looked pretty poor. He looked like he had some extra weight on him. But he did it yet again. He did it yet again. And it's congratulations, Tyson Fury. It's congratulations, Tyson Fury, man. There you go, guys. There you have it. Yeah, I know. It looked like he came in terrible shape, but yet again, he knew how to beat Deontay Wilder. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with this boxing shit, man. Once you understand how to take advantage of somebody's style and matchup, that's never gonna change. Like point blank, that's never gonna change. Y'all know that. Down goes Wilder. Got the highlights and shit. All right, let's check the highlight out real quick, man.
Yeah, he got it in there, and he hurt Tyson Fury bad. And we gotta go back and talk about that count thing. But Tyson Fury got up, he recuperated, then he hurt Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder recuperated.
Man, Wilder got knocked down in 2. Wilder got that knockdown in round 4, but then around 10, then came round 10. And Wilder, he didn't have too much left, man. He didn't have too much left at all.
And here we see Tyson Fury in the last round trying to close the show. Yeah, last round he comes out with that.
Oh my God, that right hand though. That right hand though, man. let the excuses begin. Yeah. There will be excuses. There's gonna be a whole nother glove gate. It's gonna be a whole nother. The thing about that whole glove gate situation is, you know what? At some point, you gotta let that shit go. You just gotta let it go. You just gotta let that shit go and say the best man won. Because you know what? It's been 3 fights. First fight was a draw, and there's been 2 others, and they've been very decisive. It's been knockout finish. And Tyson Fury proves, out of Deontay Wilder, he's clearly the better heavyweight. There's no question about it. As much as you want to say the guy took steroids, the guy took whatever, nandrolone, prednisone, whatever you want to say he cheated with, it doesn't even matter. There was drug testing, right? There's drug testing, right? There's inspections on the glove, yeah? I mean, Wilder saw the gloves. His team saw the gloves. Y'all can't say shit about the gloves anymore. And it is what it is. Fury has done it yet again. He's defeated Deontay Wilder. And like these guys are saying, this is fight of the year. This is fight of the year stuff here. This is probably one of the better heavyweight fights and trilogies that we could ever expect. I mean, how often is a trilogy that great of a fight? Kind of reminds me of Pacquiao Marquez. It was a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Excellent fight. I mean, Tyson Fury, he showed that once he was able to take that power and recover, he he didn't look back. He didn't look back at all, man. He took the fight to Deontay Wilder yet again, and it was Deontay Wilder that fell in the 11th round. He couldn't recover. Referee stops the fight. Tyson Fury wins by technical knockout in the 11th round. What a fight, guys. What a fight. Yeah, you can say Deontay Wilder proved something and, he fought better. But does it really matter? Does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tyson Fury, he outfought him on the inside. He was a superior fighter on the inside, oddly enough. You didn't see too much of a jab from Tyson Fury, though. He did a great job of tucking in that chin, and he threw some vicious hooks. Vicious hooks and great. He threw some uppercuts that rocked Deontay Wilder, and I believe that took his legs away. Here we go. Should Tyson Fury fight Usyk next? It looks like that's the direction they're going towards. Is a Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury. That could be a great fight. It could be a great fight. Man, what a performance though from both fighters. Both showed a ton of heart. Tyson Fury showed a ton of heart. A ton of heart. And I thought it could have been over. The commentators were acting like it's a wrap. Like Deontay Wilder's got this, and it almost gassed him out after that spot where he knocked him down twice in the 4th round. It seemed like he was gassed. And it's such a shame that we didn't see a post-fight interview from Deontay Wilder. I would have liked to see that. I would have liked to see that, man.
Tyson Fury remains undefeated. Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion of the world. What a proud night for Deontay Wilder.
All right, well, bro, salute to Big J MMA. Fury started pouring on the jab last few rounds. I think that's what got Wilder out of there. He set up the big shots. Yeah, man, he was able to set up his shots. There was some rabbit punching on both sides, but you know what? It was the clean, effective punching of Tyson Fury. I mean, a lot of the time, Deontay Wilder was throwing arm punches. He wasn't throwing with full power. He wasn't able to create distance and get full extension on his right hand. It was Fury mauling him on the inside, taking away Deontay Wilder's leverage. And here's Sean Porter on the fight.
The mano a mano, one man besting the other. And this time around, it was Tyson Fury. It was in the previous, but this time around, much more different fight than we had in that second.
There's Tyson Fury.
I just want to tip my hat to both guys.
There's Tyson Fury.
They did everything they needed to do to entertain us, and a big thank you to both of those gentlemen.
Just before we come to you, Max, I'm just going to go over to Heidi Androl and hear a quick report from her.
All right, so what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think about that one? That was a great fight. That's fight of the year for me. It's Heidi. Yeah, and you know what? Deontay Wilder bringing Malik Scott as head trainer. Nah, man. I never thought that was gonna work out for him. Malik Scott gave him good advice, but for me, he's just not a head trainer. Like he's not the kind of guy that's gonna take you to the heavyweight title. And we saw early improvement from Deontay Wilder, but that was about it. It was early and it was not sustained.
He wanted to get a 10 count. I don't blame him. He earned it. He earned the right to get counted out. This was a privilege to be a part of the broadcast for this fight. The Gypsy King.
All right, here's Max Kellerman. Let's hear what Max Kellerman had to say.
Before the fight began, that first they said, you know, the greatness is on the line for Deontay. If he doesn't win this fight, and Sean said, well, you know, he has to put up a fight. Right, he had to compete. Here's the question. Can you get beaten up and knocked out and become a truly great fighter on that night? You can answer that question for yourself as it relates to Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is a great heavyweight champion. Okay, he actually won the lineal title against Vladimir Klitschko. But he became a great heavyweight champion.
All right, let's check this out. This is the knockout. This is the knockout.
And these guys were thanking
this wicked right hand shot. Oh my goodness. And the thing about Deontay Wilder is he doesn't understand that Fury's a bigger, stronger guy. And he's standing right in front of him. Like, he's standing right in front of him, and eventually that caught up. Eventually that just caught up to him, man. You have the bigger, stronger guy right in front of you, and you're not moving your head. You're not avoiding his punches. That's just not going to work out. It's never going to work out. And when you have a guy like, you know, an Alexander Usyk who can slip shots, who can counter effectively, maybe that's a completely different fight. You know, maybe Alexander Usyk can pull off an upset. You know, there's a whole lot of guys that could probably upset Fury. And it's a shame because that style matchup for Deontay Wilder it's Fury is like the kryptonite for Deontay Wilder. Legit. Like it's a terrible style matchup. And that is what it is.
Says the guy who was asking for a fourth fight. I feel like you were
if Deontay would have won that fight, a fourth fight would have been called for. Yeah. The beating he took in that fight, however.
Yeah, here we go. That's it for Deontay. I mean, does Deontay have to retire now? Should be the question being asked. I mean, he's reached the top. He had his 15 defense. I don't know how many defense he had. He beat a lot of guys that were overmatched. He beat a lot of guys he was supposed to beat. And for Deontay Wilder, I mean, his best win is probably Luis Ortiz, to be honest. So, I think he does. I think he needs to do a little bit more if we're calling him a Hall of Famer or an all-time great heavyweight, because he's not there yet. And Tyson Fury, he finally has a heavyweight defense, beating Deontay Wilder yet again. So congratulations to him. E-King Fight News, y'all know what it is, man. Post-fight, great fight. This is a, in terms of a heavyweight trilogy, a modern heavyweight trilogy, this will be the standard that that was set as a great heavyweight, you know, trilogy. You know, compared to previous ones, this is one of the best. Hell of a fight, absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about it. This was a hell of a fight.
There you go. Sometimes, no P anymore. Sorry, I'm not cool enough. Didn't know that. Sometimes when you lose, you win. Respect.
All right, man. It is what it is, guys. Deontay Wilder gets knocked out in the 11th round. E-King Fight News. And I'm out, man.